Do I hit this thing that says go live?
No, I got it.
Well, do it live! Fuck it! Do it live!
Welcome to the Mouthpiece, episode 63, year 2. Today we're going to talk about Super Bowl last week. We're going to talk about my up-and-coming cash game, Poker After Dark, tomorrow. Was also supposed to be today, but I didn't make it in time for a COVID test. And we're going to talk about, my crazy life. The Mouthpiece is next. Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up? Welcome to the Mouthpiece. We're back and better than ever. Listen, first things first, if you haven't joined my home game yet, email mouthpoker@yahoo.com, mouthpoker@yahoo.com, and receive $250 in chips for 200. Just make sure you put in the Mouthpiece podcast. Interesting week, fun days. Pretty shitty ass Super Bowl. The good news is I had the winner. I bet really small because I don't bet anymore. Unfortunately, I wish I would have bet more. I really felt that Kansas City would struggle without the O-line missing their left and right tackle. And so I bet 500 on Tampa the first half, plus 135. And I bet 2,000 on Tampa for the game. And then at halftime, I asked a friend of mine who's considered the best halftime bettor in the world. I said, and this person had a substantial amount on Tampa Bay. I said, isn't 8 points a lot at halftime here? I mean, this team, they can't, Mahomes is running for his life. They don't have a chance, do they? And he's like, well, if I didn't have so much on the front end, I would make a big bet on the back end. So I bet another 500 on Tampa's second half. So I won like 3,100, which is whatever. It made up for I had bet like 500 a game for all the playoffs. So it was the only time I had bet in, I couldn't tell you how long. So, I had the winner. So that was cool. It was I think the door closed. Gizmo's closing doors, man.
Oh, is that what he's doing there?
I think so. I think Gizmo tried to attack Wooty because that's what he does now. Poor Wooty. My poor little girl cat keeps getting... I think he locked himself in there. Go see if he did. He keeps attacking her. And I bought this shit called Feel Away. It's supposed to stop him from attacking her. And the poor little girl, she just gets viciously beaten. It's kind of crazy. So, so that was... hey, it's 444. Good. That's a good number, by the way. I see 444 and 111 every fucking 2 seconds. In case you don't know, those are angel numbers. They're supposed to be very powerful numbers. I wonder what the man upstairs is trying to tell me. They're trying to tell me, like, run for my life or I don't know. But that was an interesting week. I had one of the best weekends of my life. Last week it was a lot of fun. And then this week has been a very hectic week. I decided, because I've been out of pain, that I was going to try and lower my dosage on my pain pills. And so 2 days ago, I started it. 24 hours later, I was not only having withdrawals, but my entire body felt like somebody was on fire. I'm thinking to myself, there's just no way if it's going to be this painful to drop down in pain pills. So I only take 3 a day, and they're only 10 325s. They're not even that strong. So but now I'm at 7.5s 4 times a day, and I try to drop down to 7.5s 3 a day. I had a nightmare when I woke up Friday. I thought it was the most pain imaginable. And then the rain came in, and now my knee hurts. It feels like somebody's stabbing me in the knee. And so that's just what it is, man. That's what it is. We're going to, because I'm been in a lot of pain, and I've got to get to sleep early tonight because I've got this poker after dark tomorrow. We'll talk about that right now. So I was supposed to play today and tomorrow. I struggled sleeping. I had 2 hours sleep. I had 2 hours sleep yesterday, and I didn't make it in time for the COVID test. So I'm going to use tomorrow. I'm going to get there and do the COVID test, and I'll be playing tomorrow. It's quarter 50, 100. I think it's a 10K buy-in. Might even be 20K buy-in. It'll be on Poker Go. I'm not sure if it's live or I think it's Poker After Dark, so it might be cut, but it also could be live. So you can check out Poker Go, see if it's live. I'll be playing tomorrow. And that's about it, you know. Pretty interesting week. I learned a lot this week. Let me see something. I just texted somebody and see if they text back. Okay. Yeah, I was just texting with Daniel because I heard that him and Phil were playing head up, so I thought he was going to play like a head up match, like. Are
you crazy, Phil?
like he did with Doug, but he said he just texted me that Phil won't play him a real match, just a TV thing. But he said he's still going to do him dirty. I don't know. All Phil does is win.
Because I'm good at no limit hold'em.
You are? What did you say?
I've lost once.
You've only lost once, and why have you only lost once?
My ROI is the best ROI in history. I'll say that.
And why is that?
You're too good. Phil Helmuth, you're too good.
No, I know I'm good, Phil, but why is your ROI the best in history? Are you good
at no limit hold'em?
Oh, okay, you're good at no limit hold'em. Got it. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. So, Gizmo, why are you eating my fucking feet? This little fucker, he attacks me. Look at him now. He's coming back. He's trying to make. Look at this guy. Look how big he is. He's a monster. All he does is attack my little girl. Why do you attack poor little Wooty? Why? Gizmo, my little boy. Do you want me to get rid of you? No, I'm not gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna give Wooty to Danny. Danny, you want Wooty?
I do, actually.
You do? I know she loves you. I mean, we got to give you Wooty. I mean, she can't live a tortured life. This fucking cat tortures her.
Well,
And I just come and see her once a week or twice a week, and she'll be loving. I mean, you little fucker, what are you doing to my poor little girl? You're not even a year old yet. You're like 10 months old, and all you do is attack Wooty. Oh, actually, you're almost 11 months. You're 10 and a half months. God, look how big he is. He's like the biggest cat we have, right? By far. We don't have a cat bigger than this. He's going to grow even bigger. So, whatever. Anyways. No, I don't do any drugs, you guys. Unfortunately, I just do what the doctor gives me, and right now I'm in terrible, terrible fucking pain. So, whatever. We're going to take some phone calls, because you guys get me for about 30, 40 minutes more today. I'm in terrible fucking pain. I got to get some sleep. I don't even know where to begin. I don't want to cry and complain about it, but because I'd been out of pain for so long. The second I decide I'm going to start dropping down in pain meds, and maybe I'll get off of these things. The pain is this fucking rain comes and it feel like I'm being just murdered right now. So hopefully tomorrow maybe I'll win 40 or 50,000 in the game, and I will see what happens. Sucks I didn't play today. I mean, it was a 2-day thing, but and I didn't sleep last night, and I was in pain. I just didn't want to put myself in a bad spot, and that's kind of like the difference between me now and me 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I mean, I never gave a fuck, but now it's like just put myself in good spots, put myself where I'm rested, where I could play at a highest level, and we'll talk about that. And you talk about Scotty. Yeah, I talked to Scotty actually yesterday. Scotty is he's dealing with the kind of like my type of pain. I actually hooked him up with the same pain doctor, and he's really struggling. So we wish Scotty the best. I know that he's a good guy, and he's really, really, really struggling from... I can get a call from an island. I can get a call from anywhere. We're going to give you out the phone number here in a minute, and it'll be in the podcast thing. So, Trump, of course, Trump's not guilty. It's just fucking all political bullshit.
He was acquitted today. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I know. He was always going to be acquitted. I mean, if he literally did what they were accusing him of, I mean, come on. He's not going to say, now we march towards the Capitol and use our voices and peacefully protest. I mean, what part of peacefully protest is inciting a fucking riot? Now, if you want to say he never should have put out on Twitter for everybody to come to the Capitol on January 6th, okay, you could blame him for that. But he didn't tell people to come and riot. He said peacefully walk to the Capitol and have our voices heard. I mean, just that voice there acquits him, Whatever. The reason why, it's all political bullshit. They're trying to fucking convict him because they know that he's got a following that's massive, and they know how corrupt they are. They are so corrupt. You just don't even have any idea how corrupt these fucking Democrats are. Not the Democrats, the Democrat leadership. I shouldn't say Democrats, just the Democrat leadership are just so corrupt. But the other side is too, but in a different way. Like the Republicans, they're just fucking, they're corrupt for money. The other side's corrupt for power. I mean, it's pretty scary what they're capable of. But what, Gizmo? Now he's eating the pen. What happened to my thing here? Did you turn it off? Hello?
I did not.
How does it go open? Oh, there it goes. I have to open it. Okay, here we go.
Want to open up phone calls?
Let's do it. Hello, phone call.
The Mouthpiece.
If you'd like to take part in our phone call segment, you can give us a call at 702-329-0480. And if you're a snowflake or a pussy and you don't want to talk to me, you can email me at mouthpiecepodcast@gmail.com. Also, follow me at the Mouth Matiso on Twitter for times that our call-in segment will be live. 702-329-0480. Give me a call. What do you want to talk about? I'm here for the next 35 minutes. 702-329-0480. Talk to me. Talk to Gizmo. You want to talk to people? Let's go. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mike.
Hey, Mike. How are you, buddy?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. This is Dom calling from Canada.
Cool, man. What's going on?
The whole in trying to impeach Trump thing is just because they don't want him to run in 4 years because he's the biggest threat in 4 years.
Well, yeah, and I don't even know if he's going to run in 4 years, but if he does, and they don't have mass mail-in ballots, he's not gonna lose. But they have to hurt him politically, because even if Ivanka runs or somebody in the family runs, they're just gonna try and tie it into him. These people are crazy, man. And listen, I'll tell it like it is. Am I disappointed in the way Trump acted after his presidency and many times towards his presidency? I'm very disappointed. Am I glad that he's not president right now? I kind of am, because there was just like he gets everybody like entrenched.
You are fake news.
He gets everyone entrenched in politics, and it's such a divisive thing. And so, I think like right now the country kind of needs to heal from the coronavirus, so it's kind of better off. But I mean, what they did to this man from the second he fucking got into office till even now, where like Trump they got all the power. Trump shouldn't even be on any of these people's minds, It's just, but they can't. But they got, like the guy in my chat just said, they all got Trump derangement syndrome. Even Helmuth called me yesterday and told me that everybody in his family is crazy and they have Trump derangement syndrome. And he's not a Trump. He's not even a Trump fan, but he says it's hard for him to, talk with his family members because they're just so deranged. So.
Yeah, I noticed the same thing. It's like people were so excited for him to get out of office, and now he's out of office, and like they miss him, so they want to keep insulting him and having reasons to discuss him.
Well, the media needs him for fucking ratings. So even with Trump out of office, they just want to talk about him every day. They're just sick. They're so sick. I mean, he shouldn't even be on it. They're sick. I can't wait. Now that he's been acquitted, what's the first show he's going to be on where he's doing an interview? Hannity? Or is he going to be on? What's he going to be on? He's going to be somewhere on Monday.
Yeah, probably on Fox News somewhere. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, it should be interesting.
It should be Joe Rogan.
I mean, he should go on Joe Rogan. He should go on Joe Rogan podcast or the Mouthpiece podcast, right?
That's right.
I think.
We could have him on either one. Those are the only two podcasts I listen to. So.
Me too. So we should get him on. If Joe Rogan can't get him, I'll get him. Fuck it. I'll just call him Matt. Because my friend Matt, who runs the Republican Jewish Coalition, I'm going to tell him, I'm like, can you have Trump come on my podcast? That'd be some good ratings,
That'd be bigger than the Mike Postle one.
Yeah, it would be bigger than the Mike Postle one. Yeah. I'd actually get all the people that hate him in the poker world to listen. And
exactly.
I'd say, Trump, now we're going to do our phone calls. We're going to take like 3 phone calls. Couldn't even imagine the poker players fucking what they would ask them. First thing they say,
also,
Trump. Yeah.
So sorry, how did you bet on the Buccaneers last week?
I did. I won $3,135.
I had the Chiefs myself.
Yeah. But
I predict next year it will be a rematch in the finals. You'll have Tampa Bay versus the Chiefs again, and you'll have passing the torch to Mahomes.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Okay. They won because they were missing the left and right tackle. I mean, the guy was running for his life, and I knew it. I kept telling everybody. Listen, you seem like you're smart in football, right? And you know that the games are won on the offense and defensive line of scrimmage. They just are. And I'm like, everybody's like, well, Mahomes releases the ball so quick, and I don't think it'll make a difference. Well, it made a difference. You knew in the first 10 minutes of that game it was over, right? You had the Chiefs.
For sure.
You knew by the end of the first quarter you were done, right? I mean, I did.
I'm a Chiefs fan. I've never seen Mahomes scramble that way, and I rewatched the game a second time.
He ran for clearly.
You could clearly see the impact of the right and left tackle missing.
Yeah.
You have the defense was always getting by the right side or left side. Mahomes had about a second and a half less to think on every play. Couldn't get guys open because of the less time he had in the pocket. It all trickled down from those 2 missing players for sure.
Yeah, Yeah, and after the game, they said he ran for 490. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He just plays fetch. My kitten, my Gizmo plays fetch. He's the funniest cat ever. He ran for 497 yards. Just fucking dude, the guy ran 497 yards trying to escape people.
Yeah.
Okay? Can you see running backs when they run for like 180 yards, they're completely gassed after the game. Mahomes ran for 497 yards. And he was fucking hurried 29 times, a Super Bowl record. So, yeah, I knew at halftime the game was over. Kind of, I wish I would have. I thought it was a really good bet. I just don't bet anymore. I mean, I won $3K on the game. I mean, the old Mike would have really bet big money. Hey, Gizmo, give me the cap.
The old Mike would have won more money in the Super Bowl, but lost a lot more money in the 0-9 run going into the Super Bowl.
I was 0-9. I just hit my editor, Danny, in the head with the bottle cap. So I was throwing to Gizmo. Throw it to Gizmo. It was so funny, buddy. Dude, it was just so funny. Anyways, yeah, for sure. If they'd have had the right and left tackle, they'd have won. And that's kind of what I bet on. But like with the old Mike used to bet 20,000, 30,000 every Super Bowl. You know, but I ain't bet over like this was the most I bet on a Super Bowl in like 8 years. No, 5 years. And that's like what, 2K. So listen, I don't bet for money anymore. I used to be a sick fuck. Now I just bet for fun. Whatever. I enjoyed it. I'm done. The playoffs were fun. I won't make another bet probably. I don't know. I just don't bet no more, man. I know when people are like, oh, what do you mean you don't bet no more? You bet 1,000. Well, if I bet $1,000 a game on every game the rest of my whole life, I would have millions. My problem is I bet 20 and 30 and 40 and 50, but I bet for fun now and I enjoy it. And I never thought I'd ever be able to watch a game without betting on it, which now I can. And if I do bet, it's just peanuts, and I enjoy it. So. That's what's going on.
It's hard to bet. It's hard to watch a game without money on it, though. Maybe it's my degen in me as well.
Well, I was the same way for many years. Now I watch all the games without having money on them. So,
what are your? I know you're a hockey fan. I'm a huge hockey fan myself. I'm actually. I didn't think I would like the divisions the way they're set up this year, but I'm actually liking it a lot more.
I mean, let's. Okay, we'll talk hockey for 1 minute, and then I got to get to some other callers. But let's be honest here, okay? The fucking division that has Philadelphia, Boston, the Capitals, that's like half those teams would win every other division, okay? Like everybody's got Toronto rated so high right now, but they're playing in the Canada division, which sucks shit, okay? You have Montreal's decent, so they're playing no tough teams, and that's the same with the Vegas Golden Knights. Yeah, they look like the second best team in hockey, but they got them in Colorado. I think they play Colorado tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure. And so that should be interesting. And they're by far the two bestest teams in our division. But to me, it's like, and even the Tampa Bay division, they got all the tough teams are in one division. I know they had to line it up that way because they lined it up, based on the map of the U.S. and Canada. But I mean, tell me what you think. I think it's Colorado, Vegas, or Tampa Bay winning the Cup. You see anybody else?
I'm a biased Edmonton Oilers fan, so I'm going to have to take.
Oh, come on! They're drawn dead, bro. They got two of the best. They're deep. How come they can't improve their defense? And they need to improve their goaltending. I don't. There was so many.
I mean, the goaltending is not that big of an issue. The defense, they have to improve on that for sure.
Yeah.
Offensively, they have the two best forwards in the league.
Yes.
But yeah, they struggle defensively. They leave the goaler out to dry too much.
They got no depth whatsoever. But you think with those two guys alone, they should be in the playoffs every year, right?
Yeah. Well, hopefully this year we'll be in there.
All right, I'll pull for you, my man. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, Mike. Enjoy your podcast, and hope you have a good weekend.
You too, my man. Later.
See you later.
Fuck, I'm in so much fucking pain. If any of you motherfuckers ever really realize what I have to deal with fucking pain, you guys wouldn't even have a clue. Fuck. Gizmo, why do you want to play fetch with my fucking hockey puck? Speaking of hockey, he likes to play with the hockey puck, which is the top of my drink, but he thinks it's a hockey puck.
Your call is...
See you later, buddy. Call me back.
That's all we got.
That's all we got?
That's all we got so far.
It's only 2 calls on a Saturday?
So far.
Motherfuckers, 702-329-0480. 702-329-0480. Give me a call. Give me a call. I take 10 325s, motherfuckers. 3 times a day. Where's the hockey puck? Oh, here he is. You have it? Here it is. Look, Gizmo dropped it. This cat is incredible. Oh, look, it fell into the thing. Look where it fell into. He can't get it out. Look. He's trying to get it out. Oh, he got it.
You got it.
He's so smart. Okay, let's go. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. Is Mike.
Mike, what's going on, my man?
What are you doing, man? Who's this?
It's Chris. It's Chris. I'm from Arizona.
Okay,
Big fan
cool.
of you on the table.
Oh, thank you, man. Thanks for calling the show.
Yeah, no worries. So I Super Bowl was really disappointing for me because now I got to listen to all next year. Brady, Mahomes too. It's going to be what's said. It's just going to be mind-boggling.
The last caller said that, and let's walk that back for a minute, okay? It's never. When was the last rematch of a Super Bowl we saw was when Dallas was beating Buffalo all those fucking years, right? So there's never a rematch. One of the Super Bowl teams always gets injuries. I mean, look at San Francisco this year. They were decimated by injuries. Okay, I believe that San Francisco, if healthy, is probably the best team. But I mean, Green Bay was a better team in that game against fucking Tampa. I mean, if they don't run that ridiculous lack of zone before the end of the first half, Green Bay wins the game. They were the better team. They moved the ball better. They were better in every facet except for the dumb idiot going for a field goal with 2 minutes to go and the touchdown before half with no timeouts left. How do you play zone? How do you play man to man and not zone? You know?
Yeah. I don't know. You got to watch out for Buffalo too.
I think they're going to be there. I think that I had them to win the Super Bowl this year. You know, and
depending on what happens with the Carson Wentz saga, if Carson Wentz goes to Indianapolis,
I think
Indianapolis is going to be challenging the Kansas City Chiefs.
I agree. I think that. See, this is the problem with Philadelphia fans. I've learned this. They ran Andy Reid out of town. He's the fucking best coach in football, right? The guy got him to how many NFC Championship games? Like 4? I lost track, right?
Nah, 5.
5? Okay. And now they want to roster Carson Wentz out of town. Do they realize that the guy was the MVP of the fucking NFL when they went to the Super Bowl? Do they realize that the following year he struggled with his health and he still got him to the playoffs? And then the following year, the last 5 games last year in 2019, he played at an MVP level to get him into the playoffs. And this year they were decimated by injuries on the O-line, so they're just going to throw this guy out to dry and put this fucking, what's his name, who's a backup to
Well,
Tua.
here's my biggest issue with my football team, which is the Eagles.
Okay.
I had to leave Philadelphia because the Philadelphia fan base, I mean, look what they're doing to, I love Ben Simmons. They want him out of here. Are you crazy? This dude is a monster.
He's a fucking monster. Are these people crazy? So he can't fucking shoot. The guy is one of the best passers in the league. He's like top 5 passers I've seen since Magic Johnson. He can defend all 5 positions, okay? And I mean, and he has a mid-range jumper. It's like, what? They're crazy.
This is my take on Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons needed to understand Doc Rivers' offense. The last 3 weeks, he understands what Doc wants done, how he's going to do, and look what he's doing. He's pretty much almost averaged 20 points, almost averaged a triple-double. Now what we're now starting to hear about on my Facebook is, oh, he still hasn't taken a 3. I don't want him taking 3s. If he can get 21 points inside the paint, why does he have to take a 3? He leads the league in the most assisted points to the three-point line. There's no one even close.
Well, I truly believe Philadelphia's going to the finals this year. And that's because I hope so. You could see the chemistry. Daryl Morey built this team right, okay? The pickup of Danny Green. Danny Green and Seth Curry were monsters, and Dwight Howard. Now they got someone to back up and bleed who could play some defense. Danny Green is a phenomenal on-ball defender in the 3 line. And, you know, if he struggled in the playoffs last year shooting, but if he gets his shot back, and Curry's like a great, they got shooters now, and Embiid is, Embiid is playing at an MVP level. I mean, it's either him, Curry, or LeBron.
Well,
you know, so
what people are seeing is they're seeing a mature Embiid. Embiid's 26 years old.
Yeah.
You know, he's a mature Embiid. He wants to be the MVP.
Look at him from 2 years ago. Look how far he's come. Just from when that Toronto beat him 2 years ago. Yeah.
But why can't the Sixer fans or the Philadelphia fans give that same love to Simmons that they gave to Embiid?
Because they want to see. I'm going to answer that. They want like a Magic. I mean, the guy is so good, but they want him to be able to shoot the ball, and he just doesn't need to. Look at Rondo. You think the Lakers win the championship last year without Rondo, and he can't fucking shoot? Now, granted, he fucking hit everything in sight in the playoffs last year. But
I've been a long time Philadelphia all sports team fan, and I'm going to tell you why the Philadelphia sports base doesn't win championships. It's all because of us.
Yeah.
And management is an idiot. Like the Philadelphia Eagles management is a
they're
mess.
the
If
worst.
any Eagle fan thinks that they're going to be good next year, they're clowning themselves.
I can't believe
we are not going to be good.
I would have never fired the coach. And if they were going to get rid of Carson Wentz and he didn't get along with the coach, well, then you're going to fire the coach. But if you're going to trade Carson Wentz, I wouldn't. I don't blame the coach. Fuck, the coach got him the playoffs like 3 straight years, including a Super Bowl. I mean, do you know how many teams would fucking give their left nut for 3 straight playoff fucking bursts in a Super Bowl? I mean, I don't get it. Do they really think that there's an Andy Reid and they blew Andy Reid out of town, but and a Belichick that just walk around, you know, just like they're all like, what's Bill Belichick going to do next? Well, he's going to get fucking New England back in the playoffs next year. That's what he's going to do. And if anybody wants to bet, I'll fucking bet.
We'll see. We'll see. I know.
You got to remember, they had eight starters opt out of the of the season this year. Okay, they're all going to be back.
Yeah.
They're going to pick up a quarterback in the draft. They're going to pick up receivers. That's Bill Belichick. They will be back in the playoffs. I'm telling you.
What quarterback do you think they're going to go for? Like a Justin Fields?
I think they're going to go for I think Justin Fields. I mean, anybody that tells me that Justin Fields is going top 5, they're crazy. I don't think he's an NFL quarterback. But that's my opinion.
The Eagles may go after him.
I mean,
do you believe this?
I don't even understand it. I hear this guy from BYU. I hear beside Lawrence, this guy from BYU's the best, or this guy from North Dakota State. I heard they're both going to go in front of.
Oh yeah. But see, here's the thing. Carson Wentz has been in that for North Dakota State, won 5 titles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. he's pretty much.
Let's be honest. If Carson Wentz doesn't get the ACL injury, you think he's not one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league? Of course he is.
No, I guarantee you.
Of course he
was.
I mean, I can't. Listen, I mean, the guy was going to be the MVP. He willed them to the playoffs for the last 5 games of 2019. He got them in because he played at an MVP level. The offensive line was decimated this year, and he couldn't move. It's not his fault.
No quarterback ever did. He threw for 4,000 yards without a receiver catching 500 yards. Come on, that is remarkable. You did it with bums. You got us to the playoffs, and then you know what? I don't care that Clowney hit. To me, in the postseason was a bad hit, and he should have gotten some kind of retribution from that. And then he comes back. What's he do? He plays every game. Not only that, he got beat up beyond belief.
Dude, the guy got killed. I mean, granted, the guy they brought in was able to run and escape the pocket. That's why he looked better. But in the NFL, you know, unless you're Patrick Mahomes, you're just not, or Watson, you're just, I mean, you got to be a pocket passer. And Carson Wentz is a good pocket passer.
But then you get those people like Carson Wentz, even with that horrendous season, he was still the most accurate quarterback on the move.
Yeah.
You want to know what Jalen Hurts was? 26%.
Yeah.
This is our quarterback? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm with you, bro. And I think
Jalen Hurts is an ACL tear away from being done in the league.
Dude,
at least
Jalen Hurts was a backup to Tua, and I'm not sure. And I'm not so sure that Tua's. I don't even know if Tua's a starting quarterback. No.
No, I don't know what's going on with Tua and the Miami
I know
Dolphins.
one thing. If I was the Miami Dolphins, I'm trading the number 3 pick and Tua and the 2022 first round pick to fucking Houston for fucking Watson. And I do believe Watson will be in Miami. That's my prediction. So we'll see.
Where do you think J.J. Watt's going to be? Because he just got released.
I think he is going
Pittsburgh
to play with his brother in Pittsburgh. Yes, that's
what they said. They want to play with each other.
That's just my opinion. That's that's just my opinion. Pittsburgh's got a lot of issues. They were fucking the worst 11-0 team I ever seen ever. All right, we got 4 phone calls, so I got to get going. I preached. They were the worst 11-0 team. They had played a shitty schedule. They collapsed. Big Ben is on its last leg, but
he needs to retire.
We'll see. He played great for the first 10 weeks, and he was coming off a serious elbow injury. I'm not so sure he needs to retire as much as you don't have a 39-year-old quarterback dropping back 53 times a game coming off of an elbow injury. I blame that on the management.
Well, they didn't have a running game.
Well, I blame that on management too.
Connor's not.
Connor's good. They just need to fix that. Mike. They got to get more physical on the offensive line. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Yeah, true. Yeah, later on, man.
Later. I'm in so much fucking pain, you guys. I just want everyone to know that. I think I've said that already. I feel like somebody's stabbing me in the fucking knee and stabbing me in my side. I feel like I'm being stabbed.
Hello?
Welcome to the Mouthpiece, Mike.
Hello?
What up?
Oh, my God. What's up, bro?
What it be, brother? What are you doing?
Hey, not too much, man. I'm drinking some beer, you know, Mike, I fucking love you, dude.
I love you too, brother. I love you too. Who is this?
All right, so anyways, how you doing?
I'm good. Who is this? What's your name?
Justin. My name's Justin.
Justin, where are you from? Where are you from, Justin?
St. Louis, Missouri, baby.
All right, man. It's a good place. Good place. Your baseball team looks like it's going to be pretty good this year. I like the acquisition they just made.
Yeah, I heard, who they acquired? I'm a hockey guy.
Oh, you're a hockey guy. Well, they just picked up. What's his fucking name?
I forget too.
Fuck. Oh my god.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a pretty big pickup for them.
They paid an armor.
Yeah, they paid an arm and a leg for him. Yeah, I agree. But they needed a star. How in the fuck am I brain dead? How do I not know this? I bring it.
Because you're Mike the Mouth. Baby.
Exactly, baby. Yeah, you tell him I'm Mike the Mouth. You know that means that. You know.
It means everything. Baby.
I mean, you gotta just be. You know, it's like. Listen, I just tell it like it is.
I love it.
You know, if you don't like it, you
exactly.
know, don't give me
That's
shit.
why I love you.
You know, they want to give me shit. I got people harassing me, giving me shit. Oh, you can't be quiet. You just that. No, I can't be quiet. I can be quiet, but I just, I'm Mike the Mouth, man.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't.
We'd rather not be quiet.
Listen, the St. Louis Blues. What do you? I think St. Louis, the Blues. Let's talk about them for a second. I mean, I think losing Petraglia to us is pretty big. He's made a big difference for us. Yeah. I mean, our defense looks great. Our offense has been struggling lately. I think today they had like 3. But
so he went to the Vegas Knights.
Yeah,
this is what you're talking about. Right?
Yeah, he's playing good. He's playing good. Vegas is they're a top 3 team. I think it's them, Colorado, or Tampa in a repeat. But Boston's right there too. I think those are the 4 teams. But we'll see. Should be interesting. That's what I say to you. Anyways, so what are you doing? Did you have the winner in the Super Bowl? Yeah, the Dodgers are really good.
No, so I'm from St. Louis. Of course, I'm going to pick Kansas City.
Oh yeah,
but
that fucking poor Mahomes, he ran for his fucking life. By the end of the game, in the fourth quarter, I was saying, they should take this guy out. I'm like, this guy, they're gonna kill him. I literally thought they were gonna get him killed, right? Like with about 6 minutes to go on that one drive where he threw a pick they were trying to get a touchdown. I'm like, this guy's gonna get killed. I mean, he was like running for his fucking life, Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah. Anyways,
I love it. I love this.
Thanks, brother.
Hilarious.
I appreciate it. Listen, man, I got a bunch of calls. I got to get back to them. I appreciate you calling. Thanks for a look. You got it. Take care. Peace.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah. I love that guy. That's pretty funny. That guy was having a good time. He was smoking some good weed, man. I'm like, fuck,
I'm sorry.
I'm in so much fucking pain. I need some new weed. Oh my God. I'm telling you guys, like, this is truly the most pain I've been in months. Fuck. I almost didn't have a podcast today, but I love you guys. So we'll do an hour here with you guys.
I'm sorry, but the person you called...
Yeah, well, fuck you if you're sorry that the person I called is not available.
I'm sorry, but the...
Oh, fuck them.
Hey, what's up?
What up? Welcome to Mouthpiece, man. How's it going?
Hey, it's me, the guy from Texas.
That guy from Texas?
Oh, that guy, that scumbag from Philadelphia, all them city of cheaters and liars. Anyway.
What are you, a Dallas Cowboy fan? They suck.
No. They can't count elections, and they turn on their good players like they're doing right now. They're scumbags.
Oh,
they boost Santa Claus.
Listen.
People, he bitched and complained about not getting champions, even though they won a NFL championship like 3 years ago. I mean,
there's teams that go like 30 years without winning titles. Like all these people that think you're supposed to win a title every day are just. It really bothers me, and that's what Philadelphia fans are. They're like, "Oh, we didn't win a title. Carson Wentz has to go." They're crazy, dude. Carson fucking Wentz. I mean. Their fucking O-line, what are they? If Brady played behind the O-line that Carson Wentz played on last year, First of all, Brady'd be out of the league because they'd have broke every fucking bone in his body, okay? Instead, he's winning a Super Bowl, okay? Nobody would have done anything with the injuries they had on the O-line last year. I think Philadelphia fans are stupid and ignorant. And you just like, I mean, if you win a title once every 10 years, you should be, these people are just, once these LeBron Jameses don't come around every one, Brady's don't come around every year. Mahomes' don't come around. Aaron Rodgers. Now, there's a team that if you're a fan of the Packers, you should be angry they have one title in 10 years with one of the top 3 quarterbacks that ever lived. You know what I'm saying? So that being said,
Mikey, he did bring up some interesting things. I know you're a betting man. I know. Well, I don't bet there's some NBA future value picks out there that I'm seeing on the divisional win. For example, his scumbag team, you can get like plus 200, plus 175 to win the division over Brooklyn. I think they have a chance on that. For example,
they're going to win that
in the
division.
Southwest Division. I think the San Antonio Spurs are a good value pick to win that division.
Isn't Denver in that division too? Isn't Denver in their division?
Denver is in the Pacific Division. Sorry.
Who's in the Spurs division?
And that is another value pick.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another division. Yeah. I think they're in the Mountain Division, but that's another value pick. They might come ahead and surge ahead of Utah. Utah is on fire.
Utah is the fucking second best team in the league. Okay? This ain't a freak anymore. They've won 15 out of 16. Okay? And it's not... Look what they're doing to the teams. And we're not talking about just bad teams. They're crushing good teams. They beat Denver by like 100 the other day. They beat some other top fucking 5 team by like 20. They have the biggest win margin in the league with the best record. I still think that the Lakers are, as long as LeBron and Davis are playing, LeBron, he's like fucking 36 or 37, whatever the fuck he is, and he might be like Brady and father time. I mean, this guy, he wants to play with his son.
King of floppers. He's a king of floppers. That's what he is. Okay?
He's the best player you've ever seen and you're ever going to see.
King of floppers. He is a king of floppers.
He's the best player you will ever see in your lifetime. Enjoy it. Whether you like him or not, and I'm not a big LeBron fan, and he's on my Laker team, okay? I'm not a big fan of his politics. I'm not a big fan of his fucking wanting to be the next coming of fucking Muhammad Gandhi. I mean, he's a fucking basketball player that knows nothing about the world. And he's not he's not even a basketball player. He's the best basketball player that ever lived. And I've watched them all.
Then why does he flop so much, Mikey? Why does he flop so much?
Because he's just good, dude. He's just fucking good. Now he's picked up a 3-point shot. So you have a fucking 6'6", 260 Mack truck that goes down the line. You know what it's like? It's like a Mack truck. You ever seen where they have those super truck competitions where the trucks fly through the air? You know, the diesel trucks?
Truck
okay, he's a Mack truck that flies through the fucking air that has that does loop-de-loops, because now he has a fucking a jump shot that he could just do a fucking 360 in a Mack truck. That's what that motherfucker is. You can say what you want.
You got them for the finals in the West, right?
It's them or I think it's them. I mean, the Clippers are good and they're playing. George is playing great, and Utah. I mean, Utah's for real. I mean, there's no more luck anymore. You're not 22-5, and they're for real. They're a top 3 team in the West. I don't know if they could get over the Lakers, but I think they can. They're good.
But I think if you're going futures values pick, the antidote to them is Jokic in Denver. They got 3 point. They got Utah's got that crazy guy in the middle. That French guy is a freaking wall. You know, it's a weird team. He doesn't shoot. He doesn't shoot.
Mitchell's playing great. How about the fact Bogdanovich is having career lows in assists and points? What happens if this guy gets hot?
But Jokic going up against him will move Rudy Gobert out of the paint.
Yeah,
because he's a stretch 5.
No, I agree.
He's just as good. And so that's going to be difficult. So I would think I'm not picking the Lakers to get back. I'm picking if you go on value futures pick, your
Clippers?
value futures pick for the West is Denver. Denver to come out of the West.
They're starting to win games now. They had a real slow start. They're starting to win games. And fucking Dallas, who had a really slow start. I mean, when what was it, last Saturday? Or was it 2 Saturdays ago? Yeah, 2 Saturdays ago when Dallas fucking got beat 147-116, and they ain't lost a game since. And they need a big defensive guy in the middle.
I'm predicting a second round flame out for the Lakers this year.
A second round? Okay, I'll bet. How much you want? Who's going to beat them?
I don't know.
Who's going to beat them? Okay.
I think they meet Denver in the second round and they lose. It might work out.
I don't think Denver's
depends
good.
how the bracket rounds out.
I think Denver's a year away.
Out.
I think Denver's a year away from having a chance in the West, maybe 2. I'm really shocked that Utah looks like a contender. Well, I know they are, actually. I mean, I don't see anything but I'm going to go with I'm not a diehard Laker fan. I think the Clippers are going to upset them in the Western Finals. That's my opinion. I don't think
Clippers are doing much of anything, man. They're a flawed team with a flawed design, and not a very good head coach. It's on. I mean, he like you said, LeBron won those championships. Not that head coach. I mean, come on.
LeBron's been in the finals 10 out of 11 years, or 9 out of 10 years. 9 out of 10 years with 4 titles. Okay. I mean, and you want to bet against this guy to go back to the finals? I mean, he's been in the finals every year. Every year, but the year he got injured.
Value in it. I'm seeing value in that.
Yeah.
Hey, he's
every year in the last 10 years, except for the year he got an injury, the motherfucker's been in the finals. He goes from a team that's in last place to whatever his new team is, and he's in the finals.
Wait. He leaves. Ask a question here.
He leaves.
Mike.
Go ahead. He leaves, and then the other team's the worst team in the league. And it's every time he leaves.
Prior to the last 2 years, what conference was he in?
Buddy, do you understand?
He was in He was in the Eastern Conference. He's in the Western Conference.
But
it's
listen to me.
New ball game.
He took a team. Tell me if I'm right. Did he not take a team where they changed out 8 players at the trading deadline 3 years ago? 8. And he got that team to the finals. And if J.R. Smith didn't fucking just not take that shot in game 1, who knows what would happen?
He did it.
But they change. You don't change out half a team. Okay, you know.
No.
Can you imagine if the Tampa Bay
round flame out? It's very difficult to repeat in the Western Conference.
Can you imagine if the Tampa Bay Bucks,
is the better conference,
if the Tampa Bay Bucks 8 games into the year decided they were going to trade out 26 fucking players and then win the Super Bowl? That's what I get back to the Super Bowl. That's what fucking he did with that fucking shitty ass Cleveland team. So. Anyways,
but this is the Western Conference. This is the Western Conference.
All right, man. We'll see. We'll see, man. I appreciate the call.
All right. Well,
take care. Right. Anything else? You got any questions?
Yeah. One more thing. I didn't know. What were your thoughts on the Daniel losing to Doug and your bet?
I really feel like Daniel.
I got the heebie-jeebies.
I thought Daniel played him very poor. I would have limped a lot of buttons. I would have kept the variable real down. Like, I'll give you an idea. I don't know if you watched tennis, but when Djokovic got injured the other day, right? And he went from 2 sets up to 2 sets apiece and going to the 5th. And I said to myself, I'm like, he's really in pain. He's going to rope-a-dope this guy. And the guy's going to think like he's going to win. And all of a sudden, he's just going to turn it on and win the 5th set 6-2. And he won the 5th set 6-2. And he was injured. But I think Daniel should have rope-a-dope Doug in. Never play more than 3K pots. Let Doug win a lot of small ones. Make him think he can run you over. And then once he thinks you're playing super tight and running you over, then you go to that fire versus fire fucking style where you have GTO mastered. And then you play him fire versus fire because now he doesn't know what hit him. And now you're running him over. That's what I would have done. I think he fought fire with fire from the get-go. And the first, 6,000 hands, he was outclassed. And he never overcame that. That's what he was basically stuck the rest of the match. And I just feel there's just impossible to lose 1.2 million unless you're playing just big pot. And the guy's got all the experience, so you don't want to fight fire with fire. That's my opinion. But even with that, take away the last 4,000 hands where Daniel played a little crazy trying to get lucky. I mean, if the all-in EV was reversed from 328,000 Doug to 328 Daniel would have been down 50,000 with everything we're saying. So it was a much closer match than people give it credit for. That's all.
Yeah, I can see, but
but Doug was a better player.
Is he doing any more of these things, and are you going to bet on him again?
He's going to play Helmuth in a live format, the same one that he played Antonio. That should be interesting because Daniel's got so much head experience right now, and he's got tournament experience. But Phil's a great tournament format player, and he's one of the best, if not the best, 25 big blind players I've ever seen. So we'll see what happens.
So you got who do you got? Where's your money go?
I think every time I go against Phil, all he does is win. So, if the line that I saw today with Phil being $1.50 favorite, they're gonna get me on Phil. God, I'm in so much fucking pain. So we'll see what happens.
Is it from your back? Because I have back problems.
It's raining out. The weather's really bad, and these new pain meds they gave me are just brutal.
What they got you on?
Well, we lowered them because I was trying to see if I could wean off because I've been out of pain. And of course, the second I decided to lower them, the pain is ridiculous, and I'm having withdrawals and whatever. It's just a nightmare. So, but it's probably more the weather than anything else.
What helped me is my change in diet. You got to get rid of those inflammatory stuff like sugar.
I did. I changed diet. I just got new pot that's coming to the house. Is that good for the diet?
CBD? Can you take CBD?
I'm taking I don't know. I ordered. I don't know. I just.
CBD helped me out a lot.
Helps me out a lot too. I'm gonna go put some on as soon as I'm off the phone with you. So yeah.
Well, feel better, Mikey.
Hey man, thanks for calling the show.
You don't need. It's just a mind over matter, man. I
Bro,
the back shit
right now the pain level is about 11. I'm in so much fucking pain. So we'll
get in
see.
a hot shower. If you have you should have one
I just want to fucking I need to buy one, man. I've been broke for so long, but now I got a little money again. So
I was gonna turn the shower up high, and that helps me up good. For a while. Anyway,
just don't ever go fucking broke, man. Being broke sucked. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. The worst thing that happened in my life was going broke and fucking being. I'll just tell everyone I'm still broke, but I'm actually not. But don't go broke, man. I don't want to ever go broke again. That's for sure. But
all right, man. You have a nice evening.
Took
me
a long time to get back. Took me a long time to get back on top, and I don't plan on squelching it. So a lot of hard work. Hopefully, I'll win tomorrow. I'm playing poker after dark.
We love you, Mikey. Keep
love
it
you
up.
too, man. Thanks for calling. Later. One more. Let's take it. And that's about an hour show, and we'll get us a guest next week. Get us a good guest next week. See what happens. What's up, Zachary? How's it going, buddy?
Hello.
Welcome to the Mouthpieces, Mike.
Hey, Mike. This is Stuart from Joliet, Illinois. Chicago.
Good place, man. How's it going?
Good. Really cold.
Yeah, it's fucking freezing outside here. It's raining and the wind's blowing 40 miles an hour. And somebody's sticking up. Feels like somebody's stabbing me with a knife. So, it is what it is, man.
Sorry to hear you're in so much pain, man.
It sucks because I've been out of pain now for a while, and I went and saw my pain doctor Thursday, and I said we talked about lowering my pain meds because I've been out of pain for so long, and of course, every single time in the last 6 years, this is where I felt good. This happens, man. Every time. Every time I start fucking bragging about how good I'm feeling, I get stabbed in the knee and stabbed in the side and stabbed in the back. So brutal, but it is what it is. So.
Well, hopefully you can get yourself feeling good before the World Series.
Well, the goal was to try and wean myself off these pain pills by the World Series. But, I mean, when I lowered the dose for 24 hours, it's like I didn't mind the withdrawals where the stomach problem, pain, and the back. But, man, I didn't expect my legs to be on fire. And where my surgery was, it felt like somebody was cutting me open. So, I mean, it's one thing to have the withdrawals, and it's another thing to be in just brutal pain. So I'm kind of worried about it. But, you know, listen, I was content to just take these pain pills the rest of my life. But I'm so sick of being brain dead from the gabapentin and these pain pills. But listen, I'm still playing poker at a high level. And, you know, if the worst thing that happens to me is I have to take pain pills the rest of my life, it just is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Can't dwell on it, you know?
Yeah, I know some people struggling with the same thing, but they got a lot of support and a lot of doctors.
Yeah, and this coronavirus, you know, and, you know, everybody's been on house arrest for a year. I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, I've had at least 4 suicidal bouts, being from depression, for being alone in the house, not being able to leave. And I've talked to many people that have never even had a suicidal thought in their mind that have had it come across them dealing with the coronavirus lockdown bullshit. So, you know, it's kind of hard, you know, even though, yeah, things are open now, but, you know, I don't want to get sick. You know, I have underlying conditions, so I just don't want to get sick. So lucky for me, I'm fortunate enough to not have to, you know, worry about it. So, you know, we'll see what happens.
Oh, hey, you got to make sure you stay around your friends.
I will.
Put on a mask, get around people.
Yeah, I know. That was what I, you know, I was hoping to do in this last week and shit. And, you know, unfortunately it sucks, you know, being by myself, here by myself. But it's, you know, you're right. It's, my friend Danny's over. I'm playing tomorrow, Poker After Dark. But I got to be there at 11 a.m. for the COVID test. And then, I'll have that done tomorrow. So, you know, it should be good. But, you know, I appreciate the call. And, what else are you doing? Do we have the winner of the Super Bowl last week or no?
Yeah, but I didn't have any money on it.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter.
I mean, I had a small amount, so, but whatever. It's all good. It was, it's funny. I went 0-9 in the playoffs. And on the podcast last week, I said, everybody want to checker me? I'm 0-9 on the playoffs. I'm going all in on Tampa Bay. I hope nobody that's listening to the show checkered me. Because as soon as I fucking said, it's time to checker me, I'm 0-9, what did I do? I picked the winner. Of course they did. This is going to happen. That's just what happens. You know? So.
Yeah, I like to listen about the poker. Big poker fan.
Yeah. Well, next week hopefully we'll talk about me winning $50,000 tomorrow. That's he wants to shake your hand. Oh, he wants to play with your thing. This Gizmo, my little kitten, he's something. He is a worker.
But I did want to make one comment about politics.
Sure, go ahead.
I know this is
politics is all right.
If I was one of Pelosi's constituents.
Yep.
What on earth can she go back to them and say she's done for the last 4 years? She's been chasing Trump
for the last 4 years. How about what has she done in the last 10, 20 years? She's a political fucking hack. She's a fucking corrupt political fucking hack. You know, all these fucking corrupt motherfuckers, they go into office and then they're all worth $100 million. Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. Fucking this fucking brain dead motherfucker. He's gonna be there for 2 fucking years. Then he's gonna give cunt face fucking the reins, and then he's gonna write a book of how his his journey to the fucking presidency of the United States, and then he's going to put he'll put $50 million in their pocket. And for a brain dead guy that can't fucking put two sentences together, and only can read off a teleprompter, enjoy. I mean, this is what they signed up for. I hope they enjoy it. That's all I have to say. You know?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't understand.
They're all. I miss Trump.
If I was her constituent, how on earth could you ever vote for her again?
Yeah, they do, because it's all corrupt.
Absolutely nothing.
They don't have. They don't. They're not voting for her. They're voting for. They vote for who the fucking media tells them to vote for. We have the corrupt media that makes the decisions, and now social media is in the censorship and corruption. So now they're going to make decisions for everybody. So,
with her influence, if she had made some attempt to work together, so much more could have been done.
Yeah, they need to get rid of Gavin Newsom. I agree. Phil's good friend Chamath is going to fucking run for Gavin Newsom as a governor. I hope he wins, because Gavin Newsom's the worst I'd ever seen in my life. We'll see what happens. Yeah, crypto being 47,000 is insane. I bet a guy 5,000. I laid him 5 to 1, 1,000 to 5,000. That crypto would never see 50,000. So I bought out of that. So whatever, it is what it is. No, Biden can't speak to anybody without being on a teleprompter. They have him guarded. They won't let him have any questions. They won't let the press talk to him. The guy's fucking brain dead. The guy could barely fucking read off a teleprompter. So, they duped the whole country out of this fucking goofball. So, Ari, what's up, my man? That's right, 4:30. Oh shit, it started. Thanks for telling me, Ari. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play the PLO 8, the 215 on WSOP.com. Ari, I'm in a lot of fucking pain. I don't know if I can. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'm in so much pain. But yeah, I think I'll play that PLO 8. Anyways, yeah, in a ways, I'm glad Trump's out of office, because I thought there was a lot of toxic shit he did, but I thought he did a lot of good things for the country, and I'm bored to death without him, man. I miss his tweets. I miss him fucking calling the Democrats a bunch of fucking morons. I miss it. It's fun.
China will slowly, the imbalance with China, power.
Now look what this motherfucker. As soon as he got in office, look what one of his executive orders are, that nobody could name COVID-19 the China virus anymore, right? Dude, he's in bed. They're all in bed with China. Getting Trump out of office was all about enriching themselves through China. That's all it was. Okay? Trump's the only fucking president that ever fucking took on China and their fucking corrupt fucking trade policies, because he didn't care about the money. He cared about the people. Now, people can argue with me all they want and say he's selfish or whatever. Maybe he is, man. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think he was a weak leader, but he cared about the country. And I might be wrong. He might just be a complete idiot, I've been wrong before.
No, I think he's a great president, but
I think he was one of the top 3 presidents ever lived. He needed to learn to shut his fucking mouth. He needed to learn to shut his mouth and not fight every single battle that was negative press on him. Like, you pick and choose your battle. He wanted to fight every battle. You can't do that. That's why he looked like an idiot.
Well, I know he's not a politician, but he alienated too many people.
Way too many. Too many.
But anyway, Mikey, thank you. Thanks for doing the show tonight.
You're welcome. And appreciate it, man.
All righty. Take it easy.
Week. You guys are going to like them. So we're going to be on next week at same time. I think 4 p.m. Saturdays. It's a good time. People are home. They're playing.
We might have to do it during the week. We'll talk about that.
We'll have to do it during the week. Okay, what are you leaving town again?
No,
cocksucker.
Some other shit going on.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? It was more important than me, motherfucker. Cocksucker.
Not much.
All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Another episode's in the books. Oh, fuck. What are we going to talk about? What's going on this week? Oh, fuck. We'll talk about everything. Give me a call next week. We'll see you next week on the Mouthpiece. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it. And John Garza, I love you. I know you hate Trump, but I still love you. Talk to you later.
The Mouthpiece.